Welcome to This Week in the NFL Week 6 edition. Get ready for some garbage. Oh, Broncos, will you ever be consistent? When your offense starts to look competent, your defense turns into garbage. And when your defense finally starts to get a leg up, your offense turns back into its 2022 edition. But in all seriousness, did you really think you would win with Taylor Swift in attendance? Come on now. The Titans really need a quarterback. Like, now. If I'm being honest, you guys should really start tanking for Caleb Williams. But you won't because you think you're competitive. And the Ravens really need to stop making every game so close.
It looks like the Houston Texans have their future quarterback in the name of CJ Stroud. Don't mess him up like you did that 2019 team, or else it will hurt. But on the other hand, the Saints' offensive play calling is really bad. Going for it on a 4th down and 4 with a check down pass? I mean, I like the call to go for it, but not the play call itself. And then, when you have a bit of extra time to pick up a 1st down, you throw it to the end zone on 4 straight plays? That's nothing to do with the players, unlike what Michael Thomas said to an interviewer. It's the offensive coaching's fault.
Oh, great. The Browns now have to play the 49ers. This is going to be a bloodbath. Let me check back after 3 quarters.
Alright, I'm back, and what the heck happened here? We are competitive with the 49ers.
We took the lead against an undefeated 49ers team and an undefeated Mr. Irrelevant Brock Purdy without our starting quarterback and starting running back. Who is this team? Oh, that's right. The Browns defense is gassed and gives up a last-second drive in the last minute because we cannot have nice things. Jeez, Jake Moody, just kick the field goal already and drive the dagger into our heart. He missed it. What? Browns win. We actually won against the undefeated 49ers and an undefeated Brock Purdy without our starting quarterback or running back. Browns fans, stand up. What a game. And what a legendary performance by our defense. It's quite funny, actually. The Falcons think they're among the NFL's elite, but they end up getting crumbling back down to earth with a loss to the Commanders of all teams. And is that your coach crying? Good job, Atlanta Falcons. You broke your coach so hard that he's crying. Come on, come on, and step right up to the Toilet Bowl of the Week, where we get to see 2 teams who we once thought were competitive coming into this season become complete garbage. Kirk Cousins and the Vikings struggle with the Bears and Tyson Bagent. Seriously? You deserve to go to the toilet bowl for that one. But anyway, what we see is an ugly defensive slugfest where the Bears just made more mistakes to get flushed. Congratulations, Vikings. Your reward is foolishly believing you are competitive when in reality you just aren't. Be sure to tune in next week for more crap. I think Gardner Minshew might be cooked. But in other news, the Colts defense actually managed to make the Jaguars offense look slightly competent. I wonder who they play next week. Oh no. The Seattle Seahawks and failing in red zone situations go together like peanut butter and jelly. Congratulations, Bengals, you are back to 500. With how terrible this division is, I can still legitimately see you taking it. Dear NFL fans, do you find this score odd? Well, good news. We changed it, and now there will be no more chaos in the NFL ever again. Right? These two teams have been fun to watch in the last few weeks. So what do we get? A boring defensive struggle, of course. The Buccaneers played about as bad as the creamsicle uniforms look, while the Lions are, guess what, 5-1. That's right, 5-1. Is the apocalypse coming? Has the NFL lost its absolute mind? I don't know. This ought to be the NFL's game of the week. Alright, let me check back after about 58 game minutes, and how is this game close? You know what, Eagles? The Jets are out of timeouts. Just punt the ball, and why are you throwing it? Are you kidding me, Eagles? You just gave the Jets the game. And not only that, but you ruined any credibility that we had for biggest upset of the week. Now the Jets should have been 6-0 with Nathaniel Hackett if it wasn't for Aaron Rodgers being injured. Congratulations, Philly. New York Jets fans actually have hope. Well, I'm here to ground you back to reality, Jets. Aaron Rodgers is practicing on the sidelines? Maybe this team does have hope after all. Bad play calling helped the Jets beat the Eagles. As for the Cardinals, well, not so much because there really wasn't much to complain about for the Rams. So, can we say Los Angeles is back, baby? I think the Patriots are done for this season. They may want to start tanking for Caleb Williams. Like, legitimately, start tanking for Caleb Williams. And Raiders fans, don't worry about being the worst 3-3 team ever, because we are. Unbelievable. Now this is a close game. What a world. Luckily, the Giants don't know how to score touchdowns or even, call red zone plays, so the Bills will escape with this one. You really should have been 3-3. Oh, don't worry, folks. The How About Them Cowboys series was never truly canceled. It just doesn't have an intro anymore, as I thought it was annoying and took it out. Also, I'm not doing that deep voice anymore, since I'm lazy and that would require, actual effort. But anyway, the Cowboys win due to talent and Brandon Staley's questionable decision-making as coach. At least we got to see an extremely passionate Chargers fan to let us know that Chargers fans do, in fact, exist. Unless if she's a paid actor. I decided to put Buffalo in second place because of their recent struggling with the Giants, allowing the Dolphins to retake the top spot. The Jets are in third place as of right now, but don't sleep on them. They could still overtake the Bills at some point in the future. And if you're a Patriots fan, might I suggest the Bruins hockey or Celtics basketball? I don't think you could have had a worse weekend if you're a Steelers fan. I mean, everyone in the AFC North won. And you even let the Browns overtake you for second place in the division power rankings. Good job. I didn't let the Bengals move over you quite yet because they have yet to see a winning record this season. The Jaguars' offense is finally clicking. And now they look like they can make a real run in the AFC. The Texans, on the other hand, are a young and hungry team that shows a lot of promise. Whether or not this is legitimate is to be determined. The Colts really would like Anthony Richardson right back on the field as soon as possible. And the Titans are, the Titans. The Chiefs continue to further separate themselves from everyone else in the division as they look like a serious powerhouse and a Super Bowl contender. Everyone else on this chart is just kinda meh at this point. Lucky for the Eagles, the Cowboys got absolutely blasted by the 49ers in the Sunday Night Football game from a week prior, or else the Cowboys would overtake them for the number 1 spot in the NFC East power rankings. The Commanders are 3-3, somehow. Also, I'm hearing reports that Sam Howell may be Baker Mayfield 2.0. On the other hand, the Lions continue to roll in this division. Meanwhile, the Vikings finally got a win by one possession, but it was over the Bears, so it means nothing to me. Lucky for the Saints, the Falcons lost. In fact, everybody lost in the NFC South, but more specifically the Falcons in this case, because otherwise the Falcons would overtake them for second place in the NFC South power rankings. The Buccaneers lost to a decent team in the Lions and the Panthers. Your most winnable stretch of 3 games is coming up this Sunday as of the time of this recording. Don't mess it up, or else there's very likely you'll go 0-17. The 49ers, even though they lost, are still cream of the crop when it comes to this division. Example A, they beat the Rams. The Rams actually further separated themselves from the Seahawks and Cardinals with their win. And I really must ask how the heck the Cardinals beat the Cowboys. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, share, ring the bell, and don't forget about John 3:16. And I'll see you next time. 2 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 8. And God will generously provide all you need. Then you will always have everything you need and plenty left over to share with others. Make sure to share God's grace because the world needs it at this time.